1, 2, 3.
Wow. I mean, that's going to be usable, but barely.
A travel daddy is, first off, gender neutral term. Anyone can be a travel daddy.
And it doesn't need to be a masculine thing. That's a big important catch point here.
And you'll see that.
It's not going to be very masculine at all. Not even close.
You don't have to be a father. I'm not.
Look, if someone took us and stood us next to each other and said, which of these two guys do you think is an actual father?
Yeah.
It probably wouldn't be me. But I am in fact the father.
But anyone can be a travel daddy with their friend. Really, if you're going somewhere with somebody that you think you might have to keep an eye on,
You already are a travel
you're a travel daddy.
Logan is my father.
Yeah.
And I'm his dad. And we're basically making our way through the world. We're just keeping an eye on each other. We're nurturing, we're growing.
We're writing a series called The Adventures of Young Al Borland.
Yeah.
And
he goes around the world solving mysteries.
Is he not the perfect casting for this? Look at him. He's a sexy Al Borland, and he's my father. I love him so much. I love him so much. I said that a lot in public today. It made Logan very uncomfortable.
It was
how much I love him.
My thing was for how much we want to be enjoyed by the people around us. If we're constantly shouting about how much we love our dads.
Everyone loves their dads.
And us also clearly meaning each other, two men of the same age. Yeah. We may not make the allies you're hoping to make in this endeavor.
You say that,
yeah,
but everyone loved us that met us. Name one person that met our energy and didn't enjoy.
True. No, everyone
name
enjoyed
a single one. That's because we're a couple of papas and we're allowed to love each other so much and just be dads, just existing in the world.
This is where calling it Travel Daddies is kind of a mistake.
Because I'm gonna have too much fun.
Because I pitched it as just kind of a title. But now we are like slowly canonically becoming each other's parents. And like we're working that through stuff. We're recording. We're talking about it when we talk to strangers, Eric. And then we keep being like, oh, this will cut easy into little fun clips. Anyway, here is the narrative of these two men somehow being each other's fathers.
Travel daddies are an inclusive group, and you'll see that with time.
It's not a sex thing.
Here it is accidentally a sex thing.
What's the sort of the mission statement, if you will? You're the one who's the best at putting this stuff into words. I have fun with it, but you do it effectively. Do you know what I mean?
Yeah. Okay. Well, that's maybe my skill. The energy of a travel daddy is like, yeah, I'm gonna go be silly here.
Yeah.
Everyone's gonna be in on the joke though. Everybody's gonna be in on. We're being silly from out of town, baby.
Yeah. We want to highlight what you do. We may not give all the details of your business and or service.
We might be bad at filming it.
We might make it look fun. And in fact, we will make it look fun. That's the Travel Daddy guarantee.
Yeah. And then that's when you put the big badge, the certified, like, the stamp.
You know where I'm headed with this.
Tell me about our goal for the weekend.
What is our goal
for the week? It's not the weekend at all. It's Wednesday, Thursday, Friday. So
this is a Thursday.
Let's get together and try and cram all of the merriment, joy, festivities, and traditions of the holiday season into one short, what appears to be on camera, weekend. But is truly the middle of the week.
Much like how anyone can be a daddy, any couple days can be a weekend.
Wow.
Yeah. We're namely fitting in Thanksgiving, Christmas, Hanukkah, and then New Year's.
Yeah. In our own symbolic way.
We're
trying to cram our entire holiday season. I'm not sure why the Bill Gates hands. But we're trying to cram our whole holiday season into this weekend. And I can't wait.
Season's greetings. Oh yeah, I'm touching the bottom.
Okay, so Thanksgiving. Thanksgiving.
But that's all neither here nor there.
Thanksgiving, motherfucker. Thanksgiving is just about eating a lot and potentially sports being in the mix. So to us, that means eating challenge.
I mean, it looks like it's a good, just kind of neighborhood bar.
And there's sports, so it is Thanksgiving. It's what, softball?
There we go.
So we will not feel good for the rest of the day.
Yeah, film that there.
Wow.
Good Lord.
Okay.
That's so many fries.
So basically 4 burgers because it's got a bun in the middle and stuff too.
Yeah.
They're big, and a whole basket of fries.
They were a bit dastardly, those burgers.
If you eat 2 of those and the fries, you get a T-shirt.
Any specific rules or anything else, or just?
If you start impeding me getting out of here, then you gotta I'll start rushing you.
Okay.
All right. So you're going fries first?
I'm gonna take down a chunk of them.
I just got to see what the taste is real quick while they're fresh.
That's a big bite. That's the first big bite. I'm hoping it go down.
Is this allowed? I
Wiggle
don't think
it
we're allowed
down.
to do this in public.
One down.
Awesome.
These are so gooey. They're so cheesy.
Oh, thank you.
I don't know that any luck will help.
Yeah, they're like a Big Mac. They have a.
They're double
They have.
burgers.
Yeah.
They're huge.
No, that's what I just turned around and went, oh my gosh.
I'm just so thankful for you. This is our Thanksgiving dinner, by the way. When we were shooting your interview, I was like, this dude is like a very sexy Al Borland. Dude, I don't know.
But with your, I need you to take the negativity elsewhere.
I need to phone a friend. Dad?
Can you come in this burger for me? I'm in it.
You are, I know, you're like.
He's doing fine. I'm starting to edge off. Look at the guy.
I'm locked in.
He's glowing.
I'm locked in.
He's glowing. I've never seen you look more beautiful. It's too much burger. I'm trying to figure out a strategy for this.
You're trying to make sense of it too much.
You're right.
But nothing but self-doubt over here.
I know.
Drink some water.
Okay, Daddy.
It'll help you.
Yes, Papa. I just love my dad so much.
God, I'm not saying that so loud. That's where people are going to want it in their place. If you're saying that really loud.
I mean, I'm legitimately impressed.
Locked in. I'm getting these
You're
burgers down.
glowing, dude.
I'm at least getting the burgers down.
I don't think I would have gotten that bite down if I hadn't drank the whole cup of wine.
That's what I'm saying.
I don't think this bite's going down. I can't do it. I'm out. I think we got a good amount of support from the crowd, if you will.
Like it. Burger gone.
I'm so impressed. All you need to do is eat a plate of fries now, and you win a T-shirt. Rocking it out, shaking it out. That's how much we have left. Probably pretty reasonable.
Oh, that felt great.
So we got a little beer update.
That's why I wanted the beer too, to help with some burps.
Yeah. We're gonna learn how to darn later. You guys know what? Do you guys know what darning is? That's how you fix knit garments.
This is a weird trip we've planned. Yeah.
We're making a travel show.
Yeah.
Just for frame of reference, that's where I landed. Significant portion of second burger still there. Final tally.
Yeah.
The man is tapped.
I'm out.
Very impressive.
Yeah, I think I'm out. I think I gotta be out.
How you feeling?
It's like, the reason why I'm tapping is it is reaching like I might throw up. Like left, and I really don't want to do that.
Perfect time to answer a few questions. Just how thankful. What's something you're thankful for?
I like more half than half.
Nothing. Nothing matters.
We went to a darning workshop, which is the I guess art of the skill of
I would say it's an art.
mending torn fabrics or knit items that have been damaged. It's specifically repairing the damage of them.
Screaming. You are shouting. This is not necessary. The volume is just irresponsible.
Such a prick.
You ready to
A
darn?
little post food challenge darning. We meant to do more today, but we had to go
But-
sit down.
We're going to get so darn good at darning.
Yeah.
We were supposed to bring our own garments to darn, but
We weren't supposed to. They have stuff.
it says bring a garment to darn.
But what if you don't have
Bring a darn garment.
What if
Can I march you in and then you can take over whenever you feel?
Absolutely.
Okay. We went to a place called the Curiosity Studio. They had a darning workshop. Which
Lovely
is,
people there.
Lovely people. And like to your point, it is about mending woven fabrics.
Specifically repairing, not making,
No.
but mending.
Patching,
Patching,
essentially.
but like with the fabric. Like
You are
you're
creating a patch with fabric in a mended woven piece of garment. Knit perhaps.
Knit
to woven. It's a range.
Yeah.
I think. Anyway, we are still learning. We are very much still learning.
Are you a good learner, like a good student?
I'm really smart, but like a skill like this,
I'm really
I
smart.
don't think I'm going to be good at.
Anything artistry, I'm not always the best
And this
with.
is kind of bordering artistry.
But I'm good with hands-on learning.
So you're a bit of a carpenter.
One could say.
You know who else was a carpenter?
Young Al Borland.
I was going to say Jesus.
I know.
And my dad.
And my dad.
Well,
My dad Jesus.
my dad Jesus.
Coming soon to NBC.
I'm picturing like a sexy Al Borland Jesus.
Yeah.
He's got like a flannel on. And
Open
he's
a little bit so you see some abs.
There's some sawdust that has jumped up onto his chest hair.
Absolutely.
And he is fixing something like a chair.
Covered in sawdust.
And then you look down and there's no footprints in the sawdust because he's carrying you. And you're floating.
And he hovers. He floats through a hallway covered in sawdust. Just
he sounds kind of scary.
eyes rolled back. No pupils.
But he's also sexy in this vision of him.
Incredibly
He's
sexy.
got like
Incredibly
nice
sexy.
pecs. And there's a little bit of hair jumping out of there. I'm not sure why I'm stuck on the chest hair.
But honestly, I like this. No one gives Jesus chest hair.
Sexy ass carpenter Jesus.
Sorry for coming at you so aggressively, but I need to be so clear. He needs to be covered in sawdust.
I mean, I want him just
Covered.
Absolutely a mess.
Because
And he
sawdust everywhere.
smells good somehow.
Yes.
But also
Well, sawdust
a little like a guy who's been working all day.
Yeah.
You know? Kind of
A father who provides.
Espiritu Santo. What time is it? Is it time to dorm? Should we go get our spot in the darning class? What flavor tea did you get?
Did lemon. I want lemon.
You went with a lemon tea.
I like a lemon tea. No, I'm not doing that.
That's perfect. That's just perfect.
You don't get to make me the obnoxious one with the name tag. I'm off.
You just want to touch it some more?
Logan, when we first arrived, Logan was very nervous. He didn't want to speak. Which I get.
No, I don't want to speak. It's just I knew I was going to have to yell with them because we had to do N95 masks, which we were happy to do.
And also, we were about to learn a new skill, which is always a little nervous.
I was actually just kind of nervous. Part of why I was a little nervous, also, I'm like,
performance anxiety.
Because I wanted to take it seriously. We're also just not the demographic of like who was taking it generally.
That's very true.
So I also I don't want to come on too strong. We pitched ourselves in the room a little bit. Just a little, just a touch.
Hi, I'm Logan. I've become a cardigan guy in recent years, you know. So, and thank you. I have no real knitting skills or anything, so this is more curiosity than anything.
I'm Eric. I'm not a knitter. We had some moths really run through our closet. I live in Oregon, so my wife and I both need to fix some things, and so here I am. That's a little long.
Snip it. We're here. Wow.
It's hard.
You can't get it through. And I stabbed myself. Threading the needle is the hardest part for me. This is looking
I used kind of a small hole, and then I think my perimeter around it was kind of tight to the hole itself.
But that's so Eric, right?
Yes.
Eric brings up a great point. So our hole size doesn't always be there. So we've established this beautiful structure. Colors here, so we get this. So I'm over here.
Yeah, dude.
Just people do this to relax. This is the most stressful thing I've ever done.
Talk me through the process here, Logan. What do you have to do?
I'm starting again. I'm starting with a bigger one.
This is my progress right here.
To consider the hole and the size of the hole.
Always consider the hole.
Always consider the size of the hole.
You gotta. It's important stuff.
Yep.
Oh boy.
Okay. When I
It's just how many hundreds of times can you say that?
Oh, got myself real good on that one.
Oh no.
Ooh.
Oh no, Logan. Does my papa need a kiss, dude?
No, I'm good.
Does Papa need me to kiss the baby? You're not bleeding. You're not trying.
I'm bleeding you, darn it.
Yeah,
Actually,
dude. It's close.
no, it's a nice little grid. That looks good.
Darn. Go figure. This is not easy. I mean, surprise, surprise.
It takes workshop. I admittedly in the beginning missed a couple of your first instructions because I couldn't thread my needle. So I was already back there for a little bit.
And then seems fine. And then you're making sure.
Locked in, dude.
So the difference between
You tell me what you need for these remaining minutes.
Can you just like tell us we're good?
This yellow puck is really fun. So.
You tell me you're proud of me. Look at you, dude.
I'm locked in.
Look at you.
I'm locked. I was trying to.
That's pretty good, man.
A little extra.
I see a light blue that.
That's pretty good.
It's me in.
You need to show your darning to the cam. That's right. Learning a new skill. Look at this, man. I'm so proud of you.
Thanks, man.
You're so good.
Thanks, buddy. Yours looks great too.
Listen,
You did a few there, dude.
I know I got like 3 different darns. In
You did
there.
like 4.
There was one in there that was a little rough.
You fit a lot in one
But
area.
the other
That's crazy.
couple men's, I mean, at least they'll hold. I don't know if they're cute,
Scissors were in here.
but they'll hold. Look at the tiny little trash can.
That's the cutest little thing.
I will say this right here, most stressful thing I've ever done in my life. We're usually so energetic together. We were so locked in and silent.
Studious for We were an hour and a half.
I'm so sorry to interrupt you.
Don't be sorry.
I just here's how much I think this experience like was good and then like stuck with me. While you were talking, for a quick second, I was thinking about like, man, what if I do have to like patch a sweater coming up and like I do my own little colorful thing like I got excited to darn for a second.
I couldn't agree more. It's like I do feel as if I learned a skill.
I'm really excited for this Axeman Surplus place.
We're gonna go to that thrift shop or whatever.
We're going to Axeman Surplus.
A little Christmas shopping.
Yeah.
Because I want to buy you something really nice.
I want to buy you something very.
I want to take good care of my papa.
People often short on getting their father a gift.
Yeah, and I'm not just going to get you a tie this.
Because dad doesn't need a lot, you know?
You don't just want a new sprocket or something. Is that something dads want?
If you can find me a good sprocket.
Can you get something for your wife?
Probably not. I don't think there's anything there she's going to want. I hope that this place is rife with goodies, but I don't know. Okay, let's go see what we can find.
Thank you.
This is cool.
I love this. Or media directory. Can I peek in there?
This is an iron lung, huh? And then a couple of wet mops. Who doesn't need a body bag?
Who doesn't need it?
All right, I got to find my dad a nice Christmas gift.
Dude, look at this camera.
Whoa, sick.
Like, how do you end up with this? Look at that. Oh, wow. What are we finding?
Someone else's memories.
Let's see. What do we got here? Movie for my dad? All right, here's what I found for my dad. We watched this movie last night. He's gonna love it. It's gonna be perfect. And of course, gotta get some duct tape.
I got the perfect gifts for you, man. I can't wait.
Like, I haven't found my goodies yet. I want to find something weird. There's just a lot of tools. Dad's like tools. I'm in the tool section. Should I get him some darning material? I like that this is the only office-based one. The rest are actual fishing things. Not my most flattering angle. Spives, which are spoon knives. I think my dad would appreciate that very much. Does my dad need flame suspenders?
Oh, wow. Listen, if it gets cold anywhere, the flames on your suspenders can keep you warm. I was thinking of getting you 100 buckles. But I decided against it. I like how they have an example buckle there, too.
They just taped on the front. I love
Eric,
that.
how'd you feel about your time at Axeman Surplus?
Felt excellent about my time in Axeman Surplus. I got some wonderful Christmas gifts for my papa.
It was more of a just like actual oddities shop than like, and tools. There was hardware and then useless shit. It was very interesting.
Electricians probably would love that place.
And I learned that I love shopping for Christmas gifts for my dad.
Yeah, we bought each other Christmas gifts at Axeman Surplus.
At Axeman Surplus, I have a little bag for you. Do you want me to start?
Please do.
Well, first things first. So I've got a few things in here for my dad. First things first, obviously, I drew this myself. This is a picture of me and my dad.
Oh, wow. A couple of Sultan fowls. That is good. I like that this is the easy size for me to cart home. This is actually a really nice print. It feels like the kind of thing that should be in a frame and in someone's guest bathroom.
Yeah, so I will be expecting that when I visit.
This is beautiful.
And then Dad's always got to be ready to do business. So obviously, my dad needed a tie.
And wow. I mean, this tie looks like someone generated it on AI.
It looks like a fake tie. And that's what I like about it.
I love it. It's beautiful, Dad.
This is the Spive. It's a spoon knife.
Why is it so long?
Why
is the spoon part so small?
It's
and
so
the rest
long.
of it is so long.
It's so long, and the spoon part is so small.
It's really to take a very small dip of something and
tiny dip, a tiny dip that you've chiseled off.
And I put that in my mouth, and somehow from the place we came from, where this came from, I don't think that place is clean. What a great set of gifts!
You've also survived most of this weekend on Cheerios.
Wow!
So I want you to have that flavor.
What a gift. And I bought 1 box of Honey Nut Cheerios and 1 thing of milk.
Satiated.
Thinking as if that would like be a thing. And we did end up eating it on New Year's Eve.
That first night. New Year's Eve. And then, of course, you're not a Midwest guy. You lived in Chicago for a while, but you didn't grow up in the Midwest.
You really flattered me with gifts.
I want to send you off with a real Midwest treat. And we're known for farmland here. So this is a cow print cigarette case.
He got really hung up on all the cigarette cases.
I love the cigarette
cases. Let me see this.
Or money clip.
Thank you, Dad.
I spoiled my dad a little bit.
Merry Christmas.
Merry Christmas to
Dude,
you.
I have gifts for you, too. We did watch and sort of reflect upon how absolutely beautiful Angelina Jolie, prime Angelina Jolie in the Mr. and Mrs. Smith era, for example.
I also two-step in prime Angelina Jolie and Brad Pitt.
That's true.
That they are the sexiest people in the world in that movie.
Key component here is that we couldn't really decide who we thought was hotter.
It was a rough thing.
The whole movie is very sexy.
Every shot would make us go, wow.
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 And it wasn't even he or she's beautiful humor. It was just they.
We were watching
beautiful.
it. We were also watching it on mute, so we're just taking them in. We're just
That's true. We were watching it on mute.
Weird choice.
And so as we were walking through Axeman Zero Plus, the first gift that occurred to me to buy for you. The regulation size movie poster.
It's a sexy poster too. Look at them.
You get them both.
Oh.
You get them both.
I love that.
I just want to make sure that you have this in your house.
I have this in my house now. I gotta find the spot to hang it up. Thank you.
I'm also going to leave you with a couple of Zins as a parting gift. But that's a stocking stuffer. Another thing that I know dads love and need.
Dads love some duct tape. I see it. Probably the most expensive thing in the store.
A roll of red duct tape because it's Christmas and my dad needs to repair. That truly was the most expensive item either of us bought.
I have to mend the whole of you being gone after this trip. I'm going to miss you. I got to tape it up.
Very sweet. I feel like you need a deck of cards that really speaks to you. And first of all, the king character looks like you. And then the rest of them, it's 52 tiny cards. It is you can open the egg and look through the cards. That is an actual viable deck of cards.
First off, saying this first king looks like me is incredible.
Because my dad
is the meanest thing you've ever said.
My dad is a king.
That's the meanest thing you've ever said. This guy looks like me.
Oh my God, he does though.
That is the biggest insult.
You can't deny he has huge deltoids. He's a jacked king.
It's the biggest insult you've
You're
ever said.
Such a jacked
He's
king.
a big fat idiot eating chicken, and you're like, he looks like you. Thanks.
He's eating chicken. Let me see him.
It's a tiny deck of cards. I love this.
It's a viable deck.
And this you didn't get at
I have literally had that in the presence of my life since I won it out of a quarter machine as a child, never knowing what to do with it. And as I was cleaning out my office, I said to myself, this is perfect for my dad.
That's like this sweet. That's so sweet.
That's an oddity in my life. I never knew what it was there for. I never have opened that egg until today.
And that's how I feel about you. You're an oddity in my life. I don't know what to do with. No.
Just don't open that egg, baby.
That's actually very sweet.
That's my.
I
gift
love that
to
you've had this since childhood.
Since childhood.
That's crazy.
Because you're my father. Season's greetings.
The New Year's Day tradition of a nice polar plunge.
If you're in the Minneapolis, St. Paul area, and you need a cold plunge, go to the Nordic Nook.
Absolutely.
Right? I mean, great people.
Great people, great time.
If you are a dad and you just need a new jump start in your life, try a cold plunge.
Yeah, it helped. I liked it a lot. Made my limbs feel real good for the rest of the day. So probably I needed that blood flow.
Like me, you might have just been fully clogged up by 6 pounds of burger. And
Was
that
absolutely
happened to
clogged
us.
up.
And I just wanted to help my dad move it through. I just wanted my dad to clear himself out. And I think we did that. I'm so proud.
It was
of
a
my
journey, man. I was out, then in, then out, then in. Like it was first one, terrible. I was like, this sucks. Second one, real because we did 4 plunges total. Second one got in, zen. I get it now. Third one, we hated. Both of us hated it.
It was not fun. The third one, you can see we're chattery.
Yeah. Fourth one though, we got in with Craig. We were chatting it up. I reached that zen place.
This is where we find out if
We made it.
if we booked an activity or we're pulling a home invasion.
Here we
As a sign.
are.
Look at this.
Here we are. We're going to get ready to plunge. All right. It's time to plunge, baby.
Oh yeah.
See, I love a good cold.
Oh, I hate this. Oh, this sucks.
What's this dog's name?
And there's a wolf here.
Who are you?
I don't know. I love you. Hi.
Who is that dog?
Oh, this is awful.
I love this.
I hate this.
So usually what you do is this, actually.
No, I'm good. This is so cold. Oh,
This dog is awesome.
he's well. One one kangle is just dog butt, which I love. I'm hurting. This is.
When you start getting tingly is when we should go get back in
It's when I start.
How are we feeling now?
Now I'm feeling this is nice. This is cozy.
Absolutely crushing it at the cold plunge. And we're having the Joe Rogan experience.
We're gonna try Zins later. We're having a JRE. That's what you were looking for.
And we're going to give that to you now.
And if not, if that's total, you're the opposite. How about a darning workshop? Something for everybody is what the Travel Daddies do. All right, round 2, and now I'm plunging. Me and my dad, we are very cold. This one actually hurts more. I feel like a little tree frog the way I'm shaped.
You look beautiful.
This is like an actual. You've always been a fit, like tall, statuesque man.
Thank you.
I love that you've added just a hint of dad bod to it, and I am so into it.
How are you feeling now, by the way?
I'm feeling great now.
See, now you passed the
I've settled in now. Distracting my mind. You got to be distracted. Chatting with you about your delicious dad body. Enough distracted me. I went elsewhere. I went to a happy place.
And
I went to my mind palace, and it was full of Eric Lawrence.
My mind palace is a she shed. And we were going to go to Harriet Hole, which is a frozen icy hole in a lake, but it's not frozen enough yet.
It's October. We're doing our year end in October.
So this is our tiny little Harriet Hole. This is our New Year's Day plunge, our little polar bear
This is
plunge.
hey, look at my tiny little hairy hole.
Harriet Hole.
Oh, Harriet. I thought you said Harry. I really thought you said Harry. I got taken back to the darning workshop of hearing the whole.
Oh, I mean, we saw a hole hundreds of thousands of times.
Prepare your hole. We did good. I'm proud of us for how good we were. For me, the biggest one was prepare your hole. It was the biggest because that's a flirt or a threat.
Hey, there he is.
Yeah.
I mean, sure. Do you want to plunge with us?
All right. Heck yeah.
So, Craig, what's your last name?
Ringsman.
Ringsman.
Yep.
You were featured in the New York Times.
Yeah.
What happened there?
So we have a good friend that was doing some cold plunging up at a place in Duluth.
Okay.
And it just so happened that a photographer for New York Times was there. Turns out the photographer had known of us, but was hesitant to ask us directly to come in. Our friend Sarah basically connected us and brought them in. And it was just awesome. Yeah. That's so cool. I'm feeling great now. I've reached that. Now with this one. I'm feeling good. Okay, let me just clarify. I love doing this, but I am not elite.
What was the impetus for it being like making one in your yard?
Like
Like,
I
is
don't
it
know.
the community aspect that you
Nope.
like?
I had no idea about the community aspect before I built this. I was
You
not
just wanted a project.
I was not a plunger. I was not a sauner. I had zero resume experience.
I was getting real Field of Dreams vibe. Like a voice told me to build a cold plunge.
Yeah.
The daddies came.
I did not have a good understanding of the city code. And city code states that you are not allowed to have a business operate in your backyard. So in order for us to reopen, city code would need to change.
This is where we plug municipal guguidelines.
Yes.
You know, click the link.
Here they are scrolling across your screen.
We're going to call it on that.
Yeah.
Should we go sit in the sun?
Let's go to the
I mean, I just got to say nothing but good things about Craig. Craig Ringsman,
The proprietor of the Nordic Nook.
A+ vibe, 10 out of 10 energy.
Now all that remains, Logan, is to complete our Joe Rogan experience. We cold plunged.
Oh, we got a zinni.
We're gonna have to try Zins
We
for the
got
very
a
first time.
zinni. We got a zinni.
We're gonna pop a Zin and do 3 rounds of BJJ.
Oh.
It's Joe Rogan. It's the Joe Rogan experience, brother.
Bring that up, Jamie.
I bet you Joe Rogan's gonna see this.
Oh, Jamie, bring it up for me.
Jamie, bring it up so
Oh,
good.
Jamie, could you bring that up for me?
Jamie, bring me up.
Jamie, you're bringing me up.
Oh, Jamie,
Jamie, I'm butt up. Jamie, you
Jamie,
butt.
you
You brought me up, Jamie. We cold plunged. That was step 1.
And now we're
zinning.
Do you like how I did the YouTube hand things? We realized in the course of doing the show that neither of us have ever zinned before. But honestly, the thing we looked this up. You can swallow the spit.
They look like they go in a bag of beef jerky to keep it fresh,
I feel cooler already. All right, so we're going to decorate our Airbnb for Christmas because we are trying to cram in all the holidays.
Very little.
That's right. But you brought Christmas decorations
Brought a
and we
couple.
need to show the people our space. So we'll be back and give you an update on the Zin, but we're going to go decorate. Woo! Not bad. Not half bad.
I'm zonked. I'm zoinked on this zin. I got a little nicotine boost.
We did a lot of stuff for our bodies today.
We did do a lot of
cold
stuff.
plunged.
4 and 2 our bodies.
We didn't make New Year's resolutions.
Shit. Do you have one? Your New Year's resolution?
I need to drink more water. I'm a dry boy.
Same.
And that can kill you.
You can die from that.
I'm a dry, salty boy, and I need to change that.
My New Year's resolution is to trust my dad.
I'm going to cry.
He leads me to nice places. He's got a plan. He takes me there.
Listen, there's a person in life that's not supposed to lead you astray. It's your father. So,
and sometimes he's a guy your age.
Thank you. Happy holidays from the Travel Daddies.
I can digitally put a little mistletoe above the 3 of our faces.
We love you guys. Join us for new episodes sometimes. Calm down. Sometimes.
We've named no day of the week.
Calm down.
You're yelling
You're screaming.
You're screaming right now.
Screaming at it. Why
Relax.
are you yelling?
Why are you yelling?
Stop screaming.
Stop it. It's quiet hours in the Airbnb.